Almost 3 months survived, over 3,000 zombies killed. Pierre has also come across dozens of other people, and every single one has tried to kill him. And he's just about ready to give up on the outside world and become a recluse here in his estate. But to survive long term, Pierre needs a lot of supply. And there's one location to the north that might have everything that he'll ever need. Yes, indeed, it is time for one last epic loot run, one huge challenge, and that is the mall. Yes, you heard it right. I said those words, the mall. It is just to the north up here, and it is a big mall, 2 levels. It's not as big as the Grand Ohio Mall, but it will be a massive, massive challenge for Pierre. We have spent a day, zombies already. We've spent a day preparing. We've read the advanced book for spears, so we're going to maximize spears. We're going to go full in with spears. We've got 4 spears with hunting knives attached. Will that be enough? Only time will tell. I'm expecting to see a big uptick in zombies even before we set eyes. Here we are, even before we set eyes on them all, because this is a new area. We haven't been here before. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's go with the spear and let's clear the place. So Pierre's got 4 levels in spear, which I'm hoping will mean lots of one hits and maybe not many more than 2. There will be a lot of zombies, but Pierre is ready. Okay, well, you know what? For once, I'm going to check the kill count. It's 3,245. Let's see what it is at the end of the day. Okay, well, I don't think we're that much farther from the mall. Do not want to be too far away from the vehicle, because there's always the added danger and unpredictability of bandits just showing up out of nowhere. Let's just retreat back, grab the vehicle, move a little bit further north. I don't think we're that far away from setting eyes on at least the car park of the mall. It could be a massive challenge. Every time we've driven past it, I think we've driven past it twice, it has been overrun with zombies. It might take 3 or 4 days just to get set foot inside the mall. But all Pierre can do is just take it 1 kill at a time, 1 spear thrust. More of that, please. 4 one-shot kills in a row. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Make that 7 one-shots in a row. Man, it is going to be another blood-soaked day. Another thing that Pierre did to prep was have a long overdue wash, and I'm kind of thinking that what was the point? There's so many zombies, there's so much blood everywhere. But I gotta say, as we absolutely rip through... Got another zombie? Just a caller. What must be sort of 40-50 zombies in a couple of hours. Let's have a look. We've gone... Yeah, we've killed about 45 zombies already, effortlessly. I mean, nothing beats the spear, does it? Okay, well, I'm just doubling back to the vehicle. Rain is starting to get really heavy, which will make it gloomy, and the visibility could get quite poor. Man, it does rain a lot in France. So let's just have a look in the map. Let's just see how far away we are. We are just here. We sort of fought our way up to here. It is not far away. Now, one of the reasons I didn't want to go in all guns blazing with a pistol or maybe even a shotgun is these things behind the place. As well as having this huge mall here, we've got these probably 3, 4, 5-story apartments right behind it. I think if we'd fired off a gun anywhere in that area, it would have instantly got overwhelmed. So we're going in a little bit more quieter, but I'm sure Pierre will make his stamp. Oh wow, okay, well, I was just thinking that maybe there isn't that many zombies here. There is. How foolish of me to think otherwise. I do need to be a little bit tricky, a little bit careful here, because they just appear through the hedge in no time. You can't see them coming and they just melt through when they're right on top of you. Well, I've got to say, it is definitely a bad day to be a zombie, especially as every day Pierre seems to level up 3 or 4 things. Here's the next wave of zombies. Man, that is a lot. Oh boy, that is a lot. But this is a testament to Pierre's skills now that we're just casually walking in ahead without a care in the world. 2 dozen zombies up ahead. That barely bats an eyelid. And of course, just when Pierre's got more zombies than ever on his tail, that's when the exertion kicks in. Hopefully we got enough energy to take down this group, and then I think we'll have to fall back and have a bit of a lunch break, I guess. Well, Pierre's making hard work of it. Nice, that was beautiful though. And we're actually pushed quite far back from our vehicle. It's moments like this where we've got zombies on us, we're a little bit exerted, we're quite far from our vehicle, which is our get out of jail free card. And I do get a little bit twitchy, I do worry. At some point, bandits are just going to turn up with just, for what is for Pierre, the worst timing ever. Okay, this is our opportunity. Let's just fall back, have a bite to eat, get fully recovered, and then we go again. It's going to be a busy afternoon for Pierre. Yeah, well, the rain is back with a vengeance, but Pierre's had a good break. Just checking the kill count. He's already killed over 100 zombies, and he hasn't even set eyes on the car park of the mall, let alone the actual mall itself. This road, I think, here is going to be a real problem, but hopefully soon, by the end of the day, we'll be able to at least set eyes on the car park, and we'll have a better understanding of how much of a challenge this is going to be. It's that sort of activity that I'm most worried about. You can't see them on the other side of the hedge, and then they just appear and they're right on top of you. Okay, well, there's the mall car park, or at least the very beginning of it. There's a lot of zombies. Here they come. Oh wow, that is a lot of zombies. Oh, this is going to be so much work. It is crazy. But I think even before the day is out, Pierre will be up to level 5 spear, and every kill he gets with a spear gives him more XP, gets him closer to higher levels, just makes him better. And he's also, I mean, he's just so incredibly amazing already. We might just max out spear just from this one challenge. We got those, it's all open. Those big blocks of flats behind it, it's all open. That could be a problem. Oh, why did I go for this challenge? Here they come, it's the next wave, but Pierre's gonna have to get used to just big groups of zombies. Fortunately, he seems to have the skills and the endurance to take care of them. I was just beginning to think, I'm surprised that this spear hasn't broken again. Let's just go with a nightstick. Pierre's got plenty of levels in this as well. One of those zombies definitely did have a hunting knife, I think, and that is now a real precious resource. There's a crafted spear with a hunting knife, as we've seen. That is the real deal. Yes, okay, let's grab that. Oh no. Oof, that was close. It is getting dark. It is getting dark. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it feels like it's sort of dusk, nearly sort of midnight or something. It's crazy. Just gonna have to really chain smoke cigarettes this afternoon. I just remembered that, yeah, the rain gets Pierre more scared than a couple of dozen zombies about to eat his face. Hopefully the rain eases off, and I hope that it sort of is nice and dry tomorrow. I hope that this rain doesn't affect Pierre too much. Oh, there we are. A spear level 5. I mean, maybe additional skill books is a little bit OP because at this sort of advanced level, the multiplier is ×8, which is in line with the sort of crafting skills, the cooking, the fishing, the trapping, the survivalist skills, and all that. But yeah, that's maybe a little bit OP for the weapon classes, as we managed to level up the spear from 4 to 5 in an afternoon with about 130 kills. Maybe a little bit too easy. It's going to be possible, I think, to max out all of the weapon skills. Oh my god, that was bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh gee, I can barely see. What the hell? This is not good when you got zombies coming at you from potentially all sorts of directions. We might actually have to just maybe rein it in, fall back, come back when we can see what the hell is going on. Let's just kill these two and let's just get in the car. Pierre needs... Oh wow, okay. That's the helicopter as well. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't think I'm hearing things. Let's get the hell out of here. We don't want to draw any more zombies into the area. Let's see if we can get back to base before we make too many problems for ourselves. Okay, well, we made it back to base. I think Pierre was really fortunate that we heard the helicopter straight away and we were right next to our vehicle when it turned up. So we were able to just basically get the hell out of there. We're back at base. There shouldn't hardly be any zombies in the area, but we're just going to wait out the helicopter here and take out any zombies that come and say hi. Okay, well, it's been a long afternoon. Understandably, Pierre is getting bored because he sat in his vehicle here, just basically staring out the front windscreen for about 5 hours. The last helicopter pass was 9:30, so it's been an hour and a half, so I think that is done with, which is good. And also the rain is done with, I hope. We'll go back to the mall in the morning. Let's have a smoke. We're going to get stocked up as much as we can with spears and food. And then we head straight back and carry on with the zombie slaughter. Okay, next morning again is Pierre. Pierre is up at the crack of dawn. He is fully rested. We stocked up on spears and wood glue. We're just going to go and stock up on food. I was hoping that this storm might have gone, but boy is it bad. Guess let's just make a soup. Let's make a soup. That'll pass the time, and maybe by the time that's done, the rain will have eased off a little bit. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's even worse than it was yesterday. Okay, well, Pierre's made a couple of bowls of soup. That should keep him going for the rest of today. I gotta say, of all the things that I thought would slow Pierre down, a helicopter, bandits, huge hordes of wandering zombies, but another storm, the weather was not on the list. Oh my god, look at that. There's no way we can take on... Let's just not leave that on a zombie corpse. There's no way we can take on huge hordes of zombies. We can barely hear, we can barely see. I think we're going to have to wait out the storm, but that's fine. We've got plenty of stuff to do. And what we're going to do is going to eat more soup. We're going to read Cooking Volume 3. And also, this does give us the opportunity to do some of the little odd jobs that need doing around the house. And we're going to put a corner counter in here as well. But let's finish reading Cooking Volume 3 first. Yeah, well, it's taken about 4 hours. That is another book read. There's still about 5 or 6 to read. It is early afternoon. It is still raining. So I guess we're just going to have to write off today. We're going to have to just stay here for the rest of the day. And hopefully the rain stops, or that at least the storm eases off overnight. And then we'll be heading straight back to the mall. Okay, well, here we are at the beginning of another day. It's another day where Pierre's woken up before dawn. This guy survives on about 6 hours sleep. It is still raining. it is still raining. Yesterday we managed to read Cooking Volume 3. We managed to read Maintenance Volume 3 as well. So we've now got an 8 boost on our maintenance. I can't believe it is still raining. This is one hell of a storm. I guess at this rate, we'll give it a couple of hours. Maybe by dawn it will have stopped raining, but at this rate we're going to be spending another day at base reading. Let's go for Axe this time. Okay, well, decision time. Pierre's not quite finished reading Volume 3 Axe. Let's just put this back down here. But it is almost stopped raining. Hopefully the storm has finally passed. It is already 11 o'clock in the morning though. Do we stay at base and just go tomorrow when it's a little bit earlier and we've got more time? I think you know the answer to that. I think you know the answer to that. Pierre is really, really eager to get back to the mall and yeah, clear the area, get eyes on the prize at least. Let's just see, what are we gonna have? Let's have one of these. We've got 3 or 4 spears. We've got plenty of food and water. Hopefully this worst of the storm is past. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna head back to the mall. We haven't got a great deal of time. Okay, well, I can't believe I hadn't noticed before now, but there is no window on this driver's side, and that means if we get into the vehicle quickly and it's quickly surrounded by zombies, we're going to get our face eaten off and maybe our left arm torn off too. So we need to swap out the vehicles. So that means just really quickly, yeah, you can see we're prepared. We're just going to really quickly transfer all the gear from this one vehicle. That's going to need another vehicle that's going to need a repair. I'm going to transfer it to this other police vehicle, which does importantly have a window on the driver's side. I can't believe I didn't notice that before. That would have been a really frustrating way to go if we were caught out with that. Now, one other thing that I've just realized, the helicopter. The helicopter has been and gone, we know that, but just want to acknowledge the fact that we spent 5 hours parked right outside our base. I don't know where we've got 4 lighters. With a helicopter right above us, and not a single zombie came. Not one. And there has not been a zombie knocking on the windows either all the time we've been at base. So I think we can declare this area several blocks, several miles, absolutely zombie free, which is an extraordinary achievement. It really is. Okay, well, it's going to take a while to get to the mall. Because we did drive down here a couple of days ago with a helicopter hovering right above us. So inevitably, there are going to be zombies out on the road. Should maybe just prioritize, not allow myself to get distracted and just zoom past them and get to that mall. It's already 2:30. But we've got to keep this area clear. If we want to keep this area safe, it's going to be clear of zombies. Oh, will you look at this? The rain is back with a vengeance. But we're committed now. We're committed now. We can't spend all day and every day just for the next 3 or 4 weeks back home at base cowering from the rain. It is tricky because, yeah, is scared of it. What a storm. This is just a crazy wet winter. Okay, well, we're just coming up to the edge of the car park and okay. That's the mall car park there. I'm really surprised that there are not more zombies on the road because, as I said, the helicopter was hovering above us. The rain has eased off a little bit. I really hope it doesn't get any worse than this, otherwise it's going to make Pierre's efforts a lot slower and a lot more difficult and dangerous. Okay, well, that's another spear broken. That's another couple more zombies coming. Let's not mess around. Let's get another spear. It really does make a massive difference. Well, we put the torch back on, but you can barely tell the difference. It is so dark and gloomy. What a crazy storm this has been. 3 or 4 days it's been raining like this, almost non-stop. and we really need to be really wary of what is behind us. Oh man, there's a lot of zombies that appeared. Must have reacted to Pierre driving the vehicle. It's a crazy amount of zombies, and we're actually been forced really far away from our vehicle, which is kind of freaking me out, to be honest, because if we get a bandit right now, we are really vulnerable. What the hell was that noise? We got to get to that vehicle as soon as possible. Hey man, we really were quite far from our vehicle there, a whole block away. We're really vulnerable. Got to make sure that doesn't happen again if we can. But just the sheer number of zombies, sometimes even with one shots, you do get forced back a long way. Oof, man, we are going through these spears. We've not repaired this one. Let's just repair it. And let's go again. Oh my god, did not see that zombie in the dark. That is what I'm talking about, that's the danger, the limited visibility. I'll remind you that, yeah, we do actually have the torch on, so you wouldn't really notice. Oh, well, Pierre's only been going an hour. Again, he's been forced back quite away from his vehicle, which he's really not comfortable with. We are exerted. But shouldn't blame him. We're probably going to have to take a little bit of a break. So this is just a tactical retreat for now. Just need to have and of course the rain gets even worse. Insane. Okay, well Pierre's had another rest. He's had a smoke, he's had food, he's ready to go again. So much work to do. Oh, we must have killed definitely over 200 zombies. Thought that was a hunting knife, but we know that's the bread knife. We must have killed over 200 zombies, and we barely set foot inside the car park. Let's try and stay close to the vehicle this time. We can take advantage. Oh my god, it's so dark. Oh my god. Well, let's get our torch back on. What a crazy storm, but we can take advantage of the headlights of the vehicle, is what I was going to say. Jesus. So many zombies. But we're going to be able to make further inroads. And this is right around the side. That is really difficult. This may be the front entrance. It is really difficult to see what is in the car park. Really limited visibility. But where are all the zombies? Where are all the zombies? Well, we've just got one. Just got one that's reacted to us driving down. I was expecting this road. There's another one. There's always another one. I was expecting this road to be just as sort of overrun with zombies as... Ooh, we've got a police officer who's come bearing gifts. As it was just up at the crossroads. But it's strangely quiet. Okay, let's grab these. You can never have too many arms. Okay, well, I've just heard gunfire, but I'm pretty sure that that is not a bandit. Pretty sure it is just a meta noise. Poor Pierre is anxious, he's on edge. Nothing to do with the zombies, just the rain, as I keep saying. That is the front of the mall. Have we kind of cracked it already? Have we cracked it already? What the hell? We've gone in on the sort of, what would be the south side of the mall, and just skirted around the edge of it, taken out some 200 zombies, and there is a sharp decline in the numbers. It's a big surprise. Where have all the zombies gone? Have we done it already? Have we cleared it already? Did the helicopter draw all the zombies over to the south, where we were, where we've come in, and we've just taken out all the zombies? What the hell? I'm sure there's a lot inside, but man, look how close that huge block of flats is. It's right over the road. Man, where the hell are all the zombies? What the hell is this? Well, it's weird. I'm kind of actually happy to see some zombies. I guess we just do a little circuit. Hopefully we won't get lost. And just continue to clear the area. But the front bit, or at least I think that's the front bit, and the car park is empty. Okay, well, you know what? Before I go any further up the road, let's just get our bearings. Here we are. So we've come in here. And this whole block here, that's where we've met fierce resistance. Some 250 zombies killed. But as soon as we got to sort of here, it's barely half a dozen. And we've just driven, well, we drove through this car park, I think. But I'm a bit perturbed by this huge mall being surrounded by these blocks of flats. But we'll do another circle. We'll try not to get lost. And we'll just see what is up ahead. Well, Pierre's not going to be able to go much longer. It is just so crazy dark. And also, he started to get a little bit drowsy. You can see just how poor the visibility is. But I'm really, really surprised that there are not more zombies around the back, around the side and the front. I mean, we don't want to get too close to these blocks of flats, maybe? Because that could draw out a load more zombies. But we've got a few more hours. Pierre's got a little bit of energy left in him. So we're just going to continue going. I mean, I don't know, do we want to chance it? Do we want to set foot inside the mall and see what there might be? It's tempting, isn't it? It is very tempting. And it does feel like we should take the opportunity. Okay, well, I'm getting a bit of lag. And that usually means just one thing. Oh my god. Okay, well, we found the rest of the zombies. Where they appeared from, I do not know. I want to take them out though, so let's... So we got not got any vitamin pills. And let's just wolf down some coffee. And let's keep going. Let's keep going. I've got dreams of getting into the mall now. Oh my god, but it is so dark. What am I thinking? It is so crazy dark. Let's just draw the zombies into the light of the headlights of the vehicle. At least then we can all see what the hell is going on. And we'll be able to see if there's any zombies coming from behind as well. It is so dark now. Okay, let's just pull in here. Don't want to get surprised. We might as well make use of that coffee though. We might as well keep going. But yeah, I need to be really careful of behind. And of bad misses like that. Here come the next wave, but we can see them a lot more easily with the headlights of the vehicle. They keep coming. Man, how many zombies are going to be inside? How many zombies are going to be inside? Oh my god. That's when you need a one hit. Where did that zombie go? Oh, it's so dark. This is really pushing it. Again, let's just get in the lights of the vehicle so we can see what the hell is going on. But man, I'm really wary of zombies coming from behind. This is a bit of a dicey situation. Are we taking unnecessary risks? Okay, well there's the mall. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Look how big it is. Oh my god. Maybe it is bigger than the Grand Ohio Mall. And that is kind of absolutely terrified me. That is so big. I did not realise it had that many floors. Just imagine how many zombies there are in there still to be taken out. But also, just imagine how much loot there is. Okay, well, I think these last few zombies is going to have to be it for today. That coffee is going to start to wear off soon. And yeah, the hunting knife is gone. I mean, the spear with hunting knife. We just got 2 more zombies. And I think we can call it a successful few days. Oof. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. It is 10 o'clock. It is very, very dark. Let's see. We started this adventure with about 3,245 kills. So look at that. That's 275 kills. And there's going to be a lot more still to come. Okay, we made it back to the safety of our base. We had to stop a couple of times to take out zombies. I mean, we're going to have a zero tolerance to zombies. If we want to keep this area clear, if we want to ensure that they're not getting into the estate, knocking on the windows, banging, breaking through the barricades, we got to just take out any zombie we see that's nearby. Oh, that was quite an introduction to the mall. We haven't even set foot inside yet. It's going to be a massive challenge that could span 2, 3, 4 episodes, but hopefully the challenge will end with Pierre just walking out of there with just the craziest amount of loot, enough loot for him to survive till he's into old age, basically. That's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Can we do it? Can we clear out the mall and loot it? Let me know down in the comments what you think. And be sure to smash that like button, sub if you haven't already, and I hope that you will join me and Pierre for the next episode. But for now, that is all. Peace.